NBA All-Star Brittany Hicks is here. Give it up for Brittany, everybody. I'm joking around. That's my friend's wife. I knew none of you knew WNBA players. That's crazy. Clap for that. Four-time WNBA All-Star Brittany Hicks is here. Give it up for Brittany, everybody. I'm joking around. That's my friend's wife. I knew none of you knew WNBA players. That's crazy. Clap for that.
Shane Gillis tricks ESPY's crowd with fake WNBA star joke. League likely unamused. Of course they're going to be unamused. And, all that does is just speak to how phony and fake ESPN is and how phony and fake the crowd is. They just going to clap for anything. You could say, hey, here's Dick Dicks. They'll just clap. It's just nonsense, man. And it just speaks to how phony people are and how docile people are. How much of a fucking brain that people lack. How much of a conscious people lack. How much of a, single mind people lack. And then it's like, yo, he just literally just said a person's name that's not a part of what you guys are clapping for. It just shows that y'all just willing to just clap for anything because you're a fucking bunch of phonies. Like, and it really speaks to society at large. It's a reflection of society at large. A bunch of dumbass people who just, get on board with anything without any sort of information. It just really exposed a lot, and it's embarrassing. It really is embarrassing. But he did a great job because he exposed a lot, and he's someone that you would necessarily say is fitting for a show like that for ESPN, which is all liberal and left and, all about bullshit just when it comes to the tenets of equality and, transgender protection and gay rights and all this silly shit. Disney. Comedian Shane Gillis tricked the audience at the 2025 ESPY Awards by introducing his friend's wife, Brittany Hicks, as a fictional four-time WNBA All-Star. We already understand that the majority of people in this world, in this country, they don't watch the WNBA. So it just proves the point that Shane Gillis made when it comes to that joke. It's like all I wanted to do was just prove to you that you people are phonies. You're fakes. He did a great job executing that. Her introduction prompted applause from the audience. The problem is that she's not a four-time All-Star. In fact, she's never played in the WNBA, and the audience had no clue. Yeah, they had no clue, but they were willing to clap because it just shows how fake people are. It really speaks to society at large because a lot of people do that. And it really exposes people just when it comes to, that unadulterated aspect of, hey, I got you. Like it's so obvious that these people were embarrassed, or at least they should have been embarrassed. You're clapping for somebody that you don't know. You're just clapping because you hear a name and assume just because you hear a name and four-time All-Star next to it that this person was in the WNBA. A female name. Like, come on, bro. That's how you know, man. It's so easy to expose this phenomenon. It's so easy. Four-time WNBA All-Star Brittany Hicks is here. Everybody give it up for Brittany Hicks. Gillis excitedly declared after a short pause. Gillis continued, I'm joking around. That's my friend's wife. I knew none of you knew WNBA players. Yeah, because it's only about like 5 that's really known or 6 that's known. It's like you have Asia Wilson. You have Angel Reese. You have Caitlin Clark. You also have, I guess, Brittany Griner. It's crazy. I'm going in alphabetical order. I'm not even doing it on purpose. But yeah, you have Brittany Griner. You have oh no, I'm not because I said Caitlin Clark, so I guess I'm not. But yeah, I can't even like think of anybody else. Like who else? What's that girl name? Sabrina Ionescu. Yeah, so it's not like, come on, bro. The WNBA is a trash ass product. Nobody cares about the WNBA. It's no disrespect. It's no misogyny. It's the truth. Get out your fucking feelings. Get out your feelings. There was another article I was reading about how in most recent years in America, we've been so overprotective of fucking feelings. That's how you know we under the vibration of a woman. There's no disrespect to a woman. I'm not disrespecting women. I'm just saying we under that vibration of a woman because those things are associated with the woman, emotion and feelings and shit like that. We under that vibration in these last days. We are. That's why it tells you that in these last days, the women shall be over the men. And we under that vibration. We are. The viral moment, which has amassed over 300,000 views online, sparked debate about the WNBA's popularity and Shane Gillis's provocative comedic style. Of course, the question here is who should be more embarrassed by this joke? The crowd who had no idea if they were looking at a WNBA star or the league, which only has maybe one or two identifiable faces. It's crazy. Like he said, one or two. Like Yahoo is even coming at the WNBA. Yo, this is crazy, man. At the end of the day, reality is always going to win. It's always going to win. Even though it may not look like the winner, it's always going to win. So when it comes to like jokes and things of that nature, the reason why people laugh at jokes is because for the most part, you know, there's truth in it. Whether it be a little or a lot, there's truth in it. That's why people laugh at these jokes. They know damn well niggas didn't know that, you know, that person, Brittany Hicks, you know, wasn't in the WNBA. People just clap for anything because, you know, they golem. They like people that just walk around with no sort of conscience. It's like NPCs. That's what the crowd was like. The crowd was like fucking NPCs. They just clapping and clap. You say a name and you say some sort of like prestige next to it. They just clap. Oh, here's Brian Wavell from, you know what I mean? And you just say 5-time NBA All-Star Brian Wavell. Everybody clap because they fucking stupid. We live in a world full of idiots. We just do, man. We do. Think about it. There's more dumbass people in the world than there are smart people, right? There's more idiots, foolish people in this world than there are astute, you know, sound-minded people. That's why that stuff is a gift. That's why that stuff you look at and you cherish it more, you appreciate it more because it's rare to come across it. Think about that, man. That's how you know that the scriptures lend credence because it tells you about the wickedness of this world and all the things that's wrong with it. And a part of that is based in the negative aspect of how dumb people are, how lost people are, because Satan has done a great job to keep you in that mindset to where you believe in things that's not, you know, of any sort of like weight, just when it comes to what they teach us in this matrix. You know what I mean? Like when you come home and you come into the understanding that's beyond what you've been taught, it's like a wake up. It's like a relief. So you gotta let them chains go. It's important for us to understand reality. And I only say that because of what I said about how reality, you know, and jokes, the reason why people appreciate jokes is because of the reality in it.